What's up, and welcome to First Geek for 11. We are back with more Daggerheart, continuing our campaign of Until Winter's End. With me, we got some amazing players for the evening. We have Emma. How are you doing?
Hey, doing good. How about you?
We're making it. We're here. We're excited. I'm very ready to be back and excited to not be at work anymore. So,
Yay.
Such a mood.
Yeah,
right.
That's a vibe.
Big feels.
Yeah, I sent y'all a bunch of y'all the meme. I think I sent to all of you of the me crying at my big kid job that I played for.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
oh man.
Yep.
Today wasn't even that bad, and I was just you know what, here we are. And so,
It's just the Monday effect.
Yeah,
I was going to say it was a very Monday, even if nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I had a very busy day, but that's what happens when there are anniversaries happening that you have to deal with. So,
yeah, that's how it goes. Then you've already heard a handful of the other voices. We've got Rob.
Hello, friends. I'm very excited to be here. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
That's all I got. I'm excited. Let's do this.
We have Tasha.
Hi. I hope I don't die.
How bad could it be?
I think we all hope that.
We ended with my character getting approached by a zombie or something, so
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
And then we also have Mike.
What's the worst that could happen?
Hey, everybody. Glad to be here and glad you're here.
So last time, our adventurers set out. They have been hired and scripted by the Department of Agriculture to go and investigate a farm that has gone silent. No one has heard from the farmers. They have not received any crops, and winter is fast approaching. The party made it out, discovered that the majority of the buildings on the farm had been burned down, and then upon getting a closer look, were attacked by a handful of guards. The group relatively quickly dispatched most of the underlings, but then right as we ended our session last week, what is called a brawny zombie, I believe is the actual in-world name for it, burst through one of the buildings, creating a giant hole and revealing that all was even less as it seemed. And so for tonight, we are going to pick up there, and then depending on how quickly we wrap up, we will also level up our characters to level 2. And that's the goal. We'll see how we get there. So we are obviously going to be down a player tonight, since Mayfly is not here. But am I adjusting the combats? Not at all. So we're going to see how this goes. Okay. And so initiate maximum scare. And so
All the spooks.
How bad could it be? And so with that, real quick, I guess before we get back in, everyone wants to do a quick introduction of your character. Who are they? What class are they? And then we'll get to it. We'll start with Emma.
Hi, I am Emma. I've been here for a while. I am playing Crinkles, who is a fairy druid, essentially. She looks kind of like a lunar moth, and she's cool.
What about you, Rob?
I will be portraying Beeman Fitzwilliam Peabody III, a Slyborn Ribbit Rogue. He's best frog. Very keep to himself because he's got some stuff going on kind of guy.
And then Tasha.
Yes. Hi. I will be playing Emrys Thorn. She is an Emberkin warlock. Very fiery personality, I guess. I don't know what her personality is yet, but she's very fiery. Literally.
And then Mike.
All right, I am playing Andar Seafallen. He is a Seaborn Qatari warrior. And basically his job is just to basically be the tank.
Yeah. And I'm excited for tonight. We got some cool stuff going. Emma, if you want to take over the share, we're going to go ahead and jump in. I do want to remind y'all of some things that we ended with last time, I guess, before we get into this die roll. So in front of you, forgot I have to do this. Pause for Cameron sharing.
Pausing.
Okay, here we go. And so we do have this zombie right here that is about to attack Imris. And then we have another zombie that appeared in this building. And then there is this humanoid guard person that has been hexed and is restrained. And so this guard also has some sort of counter going on that is presently at 4. And so who knows what that counter does, but that is presently what is going on. And so, but let me get to the right thing, get some stuff going. Okay, so at that very tail end of our last session, this brawny zombie burst forth and is going to attempt to, let's see. Oh, they can't do that. They are going to just attempt to attack Imris with a slam attack. There we go. I was like, I know it has some special thing. Does a dirty 20 hit?
No. Yes.
Also, feeling the vibe of the time, that was my super fancy Gengar die. So, from Interstellar Dice, not sponsored, but would like to be. And so, okay. Tasha, you are going to take 12 damage.
Okay.
So, go look at where that falls on your thresholds and see how many points that is off of your HP.
Okay. So that's in between. That looks like major damage. So
Okay.
I would just mark 2.
So that would be 2 points of damage, or if you wanted, you could burn an HP or burn an armor slot to reduce it by 1.
I'm gonna leave it as is. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it as is.
Okay. As this zombie, wait, sorry, I don't have anything else on this zombie, right? 1 second. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so as this zombie comes and swings, the ground begins to rumble, and what should happen, but I cannot select the thing that I want to select, but a sinkhole opens up and swallows Cricket.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Well.
Where did they go? Who knows? But they fell into a sinkhole.
Oh no!
This was the joke I was setting up that I was chuckling to myself about. Like, I had to go find a good picture of a sinkhole.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was my action with my zombie. So we're going to pass the spotlight over to y'all as the players. You now have this zombie in front of you, and you have another zombie in the building, and then you have the head guard. That is.
We said the head guard is hexed and restrained?
Yes.
Okay.
And so if I'm remembering Hex, I think his rolls are reduced by 1 and his difficulty is reduced by 2. I did not write down what hexed means, but I think that's what it means. So.
Fair.
Yeah. So pass it over to y'all players. What would y'all like to do?
So if I remember correctly, I had put up my beast form. I had turned into a wolf.
Yes.
and I am still that.
Yes.
So
Mhm.
I would probably, because I'm there, want to attack Mr. Guardman.
Okay.
Just because he has a counter.
Okay. So give me your duality dice roll and add, I believe, your strength to it for your wolf form.
I have a 7 on the good one and a 6 on the bad one.
Okay. So that's 13.
Without
and
the bonus.
Yeah.
I'm going off of my phone. And then strength is +2.
Okay.
So 15.
So that
15.
is a hit. So go ahead and give me damage.
And make sure you take
Okay.
your hope, since that was 15 with
Yeah,
hope.
and-
Make
yeah,
sure you
and
mark
take
your
your
hope.
Yeah. Okay. So then the damage for that is a D8 plus 2. I don't have a D8 out, so I'm going to roll one of these if I can see it. That is an 8 plus 2,
8.
so 10.
Okay. That is
Yay,
going
math.
to. Yay, math. Okay. So you take a
Almost.
good bite out of this guard. They are still up, but they are not looking great.
Additional question.
Yes.
Is someone else, an ally, also currently attacking this guy?
Yes.
Because if so, I get an additional D8.
Of damage?
Because I am a wolf, and it says pack hunting when you succeed on an attack against the same target as an ally who acts. Oh, never mind. That says who acts immediately before you. JK.
Okay.
Take that back.
That's
I
good
didn't
to
read the
know.
whole
Like
thing.
this, that's
Oh.
a good, like,
Right.
as we've talked about before, with there not being initiative. So that's a good way of being like, oh, I should jump in because this thing is now set up.
This thing.
So
Yeah. Okay.
I have a quick question, just
Mhm.
as a refresher. These guys are just the corpses that we found in town, right? Like that's not another
Yes.
guy. Okay,
yes,
that's what I couldn't remember if there was still a dude left or if that was just a leftover corpse. What a terrible way to phrase that, but you know what I mean.
just your average leftover dead body. Yeah,
Yeah.
there were a handful of other like humanoid soldiers, but y'all did take all of them out.
I was gonna say Mike wiped him out in one shot.
Yeah.
Okay. To that, is this the back of him?
Yes.
Like, is the thing? Okay. I would then, if I remember the distance for attacks, I only have to move here to be able to reach him, right?
So if you have like a very close attack, you would only have to move 1 square forward. Also, shout out to Roll20 who implemented the measurement
I forgot that
tools
does that now.
being the
Huge.
ranges like right after our first session, which is awesome.
Yeah, I
And
forgot you
so-
mentioned that, like, completely.
It's super cool.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the range on the dagger?
But I mean, you can move like basically for free as long as you move within very close or within close. So yeah, so like you could, if you
Yeah, I'm
really
trying
wanted
to-
to, you could move up next to this zombie and then do an attack. So
Oh, that's a fair point. Okay, well, that's cool. It pulled up my character, but it won't actually load anything, so I can't see anything. That's helpful.
love that for you. Also,
Yeah,
for everyone, we are
you-
having Roll20 issues tonight, and so
Many
There's a-
apologies in advance.
yes, we're doing our
Yeah, it's
best.
one of the-
Down a player, down Roll20, like
Just doing our best.
just doing our
Yeah.
best.
I'm doing what I can, boss.
Yeah. At least Discord's up and running, so like there is that.
Oh,
But-
yeah, I know.
Oh, can I hide this?
All right, well, so
preview?
my ultimate intent is to go stab the guard. I just want to make sure that, like, the weapon I chose to use to stab the guard with functions the way I think it does.
You're good.
Seems like
Stabby,
that might be an
stab away.
important thing. Especially if I'm
Yeah,
coming up behind him.
Yeah, and you
'Cause
should
I
be
get
good.
some sort of bonus for backstabbing stuff.
Ooh. Yeah,
Well, that's the other thing is I know the backstabbing works at a certain range too, so I want to make sure I'm in the right range for that. I apologize. I'm waiting for Demiplane to load. I thought this was just going to work in Roll20 because it popped up the window, but then when I tried to click on stuff, nothing would load.
Yep. If you want, while that's loading, we can pass the spotlight to somebody else and have them go.
Yeah. If somebody else wants to do something.
Yes. I would like to hit the zombie that hit me because that was really rude.
Okay.
So very rude. Okay.
Oh, and hopping in real quick before I forgot to say this.
Okay.
After the zombie hit you, like it's like zombie muscly flesh kind of like deflated a little bit. Like it was like this big hulking thing, and then it kind of caved in a little bit on itself.
Gross.
That paints a very
That's
uncomfortable picture in my head.
Yep.
I know. That's disgusting.
You're welcome.
Okay. So, part, or I guess what would be like my bonus action. I'm going to use Patron's Mantle. So I mark a stress to cloak yourself in a terrifying aspect of your patron that lasts until you take severe damage or the scene ends. I'm thinking like Lana from Critical Role. I'm thinking about her like Form of Dread right now because I don't have anything specific, but I want it to be really gnarly. And so I guess I need to go. Okay, so that gives me stuff. If I mark an armor slot, I can spend 2 favor instead, which is for my patron. And then I gain a bonus equal to your tier on action rolls.
Okay, so that would be 1.
Intimidate.
Tier 1 right now.
Okay. That's okay. Answer to that. Cool. Okay, and then I would like to
rage.
To rage. Love to rage. I'm gonna try. Oh man, this says far range. Okay, attacks of opportunity. How does that work in here?
There's not strictly AoEs.
Oh, okay.
Or AoAs. Attacks. Yeah. There's like there could be a character that has an ability that does that, but there are not like strictly like if you move away, you get attacked kind of stuff. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, well that one I need to be in far range. So I'm gonna do my scepter. Oh, that's far range too. Oh my gosh. Okay, I obviously did not.
Well, and you can. It's like up to
well
far
enough.
range, so you could use that next to you.
Oh, okay. So like even if it's a spell attack within far range, I'm still good with it being right
that
there.
Would be,
okay.
That would be the way to think about it. Of like it's basically
So
up to the end of far range, and so.
Okay. Perfect.
So that's how it's applicable for most things then, right? Whatever the range is defined as, if you are in it or closer, it works.
Yeah. So like, and just because I don't know everything, there theoretically could be an ability, like thinking of like a sniper for an archer, of like, if you attack someone between very close or between close and far range, you get a bonus. There could be something like that, but generally speaking, your range, it's up to that distance.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, well then I'm gonna do Blighting Strike. So I make a spellcast roll. Trying to hit zombie.
Zombie.
Ooh! Okay. That was with hope. Why can I do math? 17?
17 is definitely a hit.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. Success, it takes a d6. I was prepared. I promise. Okay. That's 5 damage.
Okay.
And the next time the target deals damage to an ally, it is reduced by half.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So,
And then if I
what kind of magic are you shooting out? Like What does this look
Ooh.
like?
I'm gonna say like a shadowy, fiery lightning.
Okay.
Spell attack. Yeah.
Nice.
Um,
And then remind me your not form of dread for legal reasons, but whatever it is called. It gives you a bonus to your rolls, correct? That was the
yes. I really don't know how this. So I have to scroll down. Okay, if I have to mark an armor slot, oh wait, I gain a bonus equal to that on action rolls to intimidate.
okay.
So if I need to intimidate, I just want it to be scary. Oh, and I roll that with hope, so I'm adding a hope.
Yep. Add your hope.
And then that would be. I would like to move away. I don't.
Yep.
I don't want to be here.
You don't
I
want to
would
be
like to.
within close range of the other zombie, also.
No, thank you. I'm
No.
good.
Why
So I
would any
like-
of us want that, Cameron?
No. I like to be
Zombies are not for hugging.
like right here. Right here seems.
Just out of far range.
Just out of our range. Yep. We're all gonna stay out of our range.
So
I don't want to get hit again.
that said, I did actually find how the dagger I have equipped works. And
Yep.
you ever have one of those moments where you watch somebody do something and then you realize, oh man, I have been doing that wrong the whole time? Because I just had that. I was like, you were talking about the distance, and I'm like, oh man, that's very close. That doesn't seem right. No, because I need the distance from him. Like I need to be in melee range to him for melee range. And I'm like, man, melee is like, that's such a long range for a dagger. That doesn't make sense. So I got to get right up on him.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna commence the poking.
Initiate boops.
Which, there we go there.
All the boops.
And then, where is the button here? Oh, it's just / roll, right? Bam. Oh, that's not good. Well, I rolled a 9 with fear. That's a bummer.
Ooh, with fear, you say?
Yeah, not happy about that.
I will gladly get a fear. Anything else you would like to do while the spotlight is on you?
Where'd my character thing go? There it goes. So, technically I was around the corner, so that would qualify as cloaked, I would think.
I'll give it to you. I'll give you like the snuck up on him. Like,
Anytime you would be hidden, you are instead cloaked. In addition, okay, it doesn't actually explain that. What is the hidden? While hidden, any rolls against you have disadvantage. That's actually all that says. It doesn't say anything about anything I get out of that. Sneak attack only says when you succeed on an attack, while an ally is within range, you get an extra damage roll.
okay,
But
so
not
yeah,
You have
anything on
two
the
other
actual
allies in
attack
range.
roll.
yeah. So
Yeah,
you would
well, so if I hit, then I'll get the bonus, but
Yeah,
yeah,
this 9 does not hit.
yeah, I'm guessing it doesn't.
No, it does not.
It is a finesse weapon, so that would be a +2, which would be 11, but I'm guessing that's still not a hit.
Ooh, that is good. That is still not a hit.
Yeah. That is sad
Okay.
face.
Yeah. So remember remember to add in y'all's modifiers.
I just imagine,
this-
like, I come rushing at him and I just, like,
maybe your foot caught a rock or something, or you caught like a lip
hey,
on something.
lost a
and you,
little
like-
momentum. Didn't quite get enough oomph in the stab.
Yeah. So this other brawny zombie is going to come barreling through the building. And then do I want to risk it?
No,
Vince, do you like biscuits?
I mean, I do like biscuits.
you do not want to risk it.
Oh wait, their slam is very close, not melee. Well, this changes everything.
Oh no.
So as this zombie like rushes out of the building, they're gonna grab a
everybody.
piece of wood and they are going to hurl it at Andar. And so
Yeah.
this feels like a sandstone d20 roll. Does a
I
16
almost
hit?
regret trading.
16 hits.
Okay. 12, yeah. It's gonna be 5 damage. Not bad. Not bad.
Okay, all right. That's one. That's in my minor, so that's 1 HP. So I am not going to use armor to reduce that, just because. Thoughts.
And then, similar to the other zombie, as this one comes barreling out and makes this throw, like it's like hulking form, like kind of caves in on itself. And so it is still there, it's still standing, it is just not as like bulky as it was before. And then I'll pass the spotlight back to y'all.
Okay, I'm going for it, guys. All right. So
up.
I'm gonna move. Oh, no. We're gonna do this. Okay.
Sorry, I was testing something. That's not a real roll.
No, you're good. I'm gonna go ahead and.
Oh, also, sorry, countdown went down to 3.
Okay. Good to know. All right, so I'm gonna take one step closer to the zombie. So I gotta put myself in between everybody and the first little zombie, and so I'm going to attack said zombie with my sword. Okay. Dang it. Ooh. Oh. Oh, this could be close. That will be 13 with hope.
That's a hit.
Oh. Whew.
So
Okay.
these
Nice.
zombies are pretty big. Like I'm like, there's not like actual stats on them, like for in terms of height and stuff. But like these are probably like 7 foot, 8 foot tall zombies, and so.
Okay. So since I got the hope, I am going to spend the hope to activate my whirlwind. So just to give everybody the description, I can make an attack basically as long as they're in very close range. If I succeed, I can spend the hope to use the attack against all other targets within very close range, which should be the other zombie and the guard. So basically, all additional adversaries, so full strength or full hit damage on the one zombie, everybody else gets half damage.
Okay.
So that's
pretty useful that like I know you've talked about your character being like a hope battery. Like that's a pretty cool way of like immediately using the hope that you get.
Yeah. So 1d10 plus 4, so ooh. That is 14 points of damage.
So and then it's
Physical
half
damage
to everybody else, right?
Yes. Yep. So 7 points to the guard and the other zombie.
On your character sheets, does it give you a like the threshold for? Let me see real quick. Okay, this says greater than or equal to. So your so the number is when it moves to the next threshold. Okay.
Correct. Yes.
So with that, your attack takes out the head guard. You cut through the vines and take them out. Great job there. And then it's still on y'all. You have hope. You rolled with hope, so go ahead and y'all can continue using the spotlight.
Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, okay.
My last one didn't go so well. You go ahead.
Great. I will, in which case, I'm gonna hop over here. And I'm gonna attack the Zamboni. Because I might as well. That is 14 with fear.
Okay. That is a hit. I will
Great.
gladly take a fear.
I hate that.
Are you just banking your
So-
fear at this point? Because
He's not
I
it's
can
going
either
up.
Why would you
confirm
ask
or
that?
deny what is going on. And
Okay.
So because I'm attacking right after an ally, I get 2d8,
Nice.
Heck yeah.
courtesy of my thing. So that is 9 points of damage. Yay. Eh,
To the
Closest.
zombie in the front, right?
to the zombie right in front of me.
Okay.
This guy.
Okay. You took a big chomp out of them. And then the zombie in the back is going to like inflate back up to full health. You see like the sinew of like the muscle like strengthen and tighten as he begins to stand at full full height, ready to attack again.
I would
And-
like to move back a step
Oh yeah, yeah,
if I can do that.
yeah. That's fine. I'll get because you basically
Hop
took a
in,
step
munch,
in.
get out.
So, yeah. So that was my spotlight. So we'll pass it back over to y'all.
All right. So, direct stabbing didn't work out for me so well previously, but I do have an ability called Rain of Blades. Spend a hope to make a spellcast roll and conjure throwing blades that strike out at all targets within very close range. So that should get the window out of the way, pretty please. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it hits both of them. Yeah.
And if you wanted to, you could hit Andar just to send a message.
Right.
Quit showing me up, cat boy.
I'm just saying the option's there.
We'll
Not
keep that
just
in our
knock him back into the sinkhole. He'll
front
just join
pocket for
Cricket in the
later.
sinkhole.
Yeah. Have a quick dirt nap. Literally, not figuratively. Okay, so how does that work then for a spellcast roll?
So you'll roll, and then whatever your class's spellcast trait is, you'll use that as your modifier.
Which is, remind me where again?
It should be on
Spellcast
your
finesse. Also
Okay.
finesse.
yeah. So also finesse. Cool.
How you like that?
That's one of the
Okay,
things I
so-
like about this system is that they tried to build the spellcasting so that it's like intuitive to how you would want to build your character anyway, as opposed
Yeah.
to like having to like invest necessarily in a different stat. So
Okay, so it's still 2d12. Okay, so I got an 8 with hope, and it's a +2 spellcast for that, and then +2 for finesse. So 11 again. Or
Okay,
12.
and-
Sorry.
that's a hit.
Hey!
Heck yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. So, targets you succeed against take d8 +2 magic damage using your proficiency.
So 1d8 plus
Which-
2. Right now your proficiency is 1. So
Oh, yeah, fair. D8. So that's 7. They are not vulnerable.
They
Yeah,
are
so
not.
7.
okay. So describe what this looks like. What do these magical knives look like?
So basically, I just kind of a little bit of a gambit type thing. Like I reach into my cloak and I just start flinging basically shadows that are in the shape of daggers, just in a flurry. And everyone that hits is some minor stabbing.
Just some minor stabbing. And then was that with hope or was that with fear?
That was with hope.
Okay, so grab your hope then, and then we'll leave the spotlight on you. The zombie on the leftmost zombie looks pretty beat up. The one in the back is doing okay.
You shouldn't be
Just
doing.
vibing out.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb based on Cam's last comment and say I wonder if the zombies reinflate to full health when they're not continuously attacked.
So we should just basically go hard.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
an interesting
Full
theory.
rush.
Cool.
Might
Well,
be
I
good
would like
to-
to help with setting up an attack for whoever's coming after. Okay, so you said the one that hit me is not looking, or is still kind of healthy.
Yeah, the one in the front, the one closest to you now, is the one that looks the most beat up.
Okay, so the one behind that, I forgot how to. Do I have to just hold it? Nope. Aha! I figured things out. So that one, I'm going to Voice of Dread.
Okay.
I can magically speak directly into the ears of a creature you can see, and I'm going to torment them. Basically, with vicious mockery, I'm going to say, "You're the reason baby gnomes cry," and I'm going to try to. Good to see if this works. Ooh, probably no.
Probably no.
Probably no. That's like a 3 total with fear. So,
Oh boy.
okay.
Yeah. I'll take my
At
fear.
least- At least it's thematically appropriate, I think. I feel like it'd be really hard to bully a zombie.
I know. I know. Well, okay, hold on. Technically, it's a 5. I forgot to add my bonus, but that was
I
that
mean,
was
they
terrible.
are big, but they're not that. Like, they're not that big. As your voice
Oh,
just
no,
kind of
there's
rings
you.
hollow, perhaps, in its lack of brain. And so,
Well, it was going to be cool if it actually worked, but you know, I do what I can, and I just am so thoroughly embarrassed that I deflate myself.
You know, I choose to deflate myself. So
I just
with that
picture
roll
it
with
being like
fear,
you leaning forward and being like, "You're just a big duty head," and the zombie's
so this zombie is going to come up. It is going to attack Crinkle. This is going to be a roll for normal d20. Ooh, normal d20 fails me. Does a 4 hit? Okay. So the zombie takes that swing and then deflates back down. Spotlight back over to y'all. So now the bottom one is the one that is looking more okay. Just as they have moved around. And both are currently deflated, as is Emrys.
Yep. I'm very embarrassed. I can't even go right now because I'm so upset.
On the back of my previous flurry not being a complete failure, I'm gonna do it again.
Do it.
So spend that hope, and then that's not how you roll. Oh, double 9.
Okay, that's a critical.
Crit.
That's
So
Yeah.
So if you
That's
have
awesome.
so gain a hope, and then if you have if you have any stress, clear a stress.
I don't.
Okay, then you don't worry about that. So, and then the way, as a reminder to our players, but also to everybody else who is watching, the way that we are doing crits is when you roll a critical, you are going to take your damage die. So I believe it was a D8 for you for this attack.
Correct.
So you're going to automatically get 8 points of damage, and then you are going to add your normal roll to that. And so,
Ooh, nice. I wonder if this works. I'm gonna. Oh. So that does work. That's cool. If you have a modifier to the roll, you can literally just type it as a plus to whatever dice you type in. So that's cool. But that's 3.
okay, so that's going to be in
So that's
11 total. So the upper zombie is now not looking great at all, and the bottom zombie is beginning to show like wear and tear as these like shadow daggers have cut through its reanimated corpse.
It's really hard to do that gesture without punching my microphone.
You're like the person playing Wii Bowling and like hurling the Wii mode at the screen.
Just
Yep.
chucking it right into the TV.
Yep. Remember to wear your wrist strap.
Okay, what would y'all like to do?
Emma, you got anything you want to do, or you
go
want me to
chomping
jump in?
right after me?
I
right?
was gonna go after the bottom one.
Okay,
Oh, go for it.
Great.
Just
initiate
bonus
chomps.
That is 15 with fear.
Okay, that is a hit though.
Yes. So that is 6 points of damage.
That's with the bonus D8.
Yeah. I rolled 2 2s.
Oh,
Unfortunately, that is not the double that you rolled.
I know.
So, with that, this, you know what? We'll have that lower zombie that you just attacked. They are going, their muscles are going to tighten up again as they stand back up to full height. Okay, and that's all for them.
This is very confusing.
What would y'all like to do? Pass the spotlight back to y'all.
oh, so that was their only move? Just that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just getting swole again.
Just getting swole. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna. Which one? Top one's looking rough, right?
Yeah, they're neither of them are looking great. The top one is
Okay.
looking more roughed up.
Okay. I'm gonna go after that one then. All right. Double threes. So it's a crit.
Another crit.
Hey,
Sweet.
And which one did you say you were doing, the top one or the bottom one?
Top one.
Okay. You take it out.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make you roll for like you hit
Awesome.
it, so you got this.
Yeah.
So yeah, get your hope, clear your stress, all that kind of stuff.
No stress yet. Yeah.
Or clear a stress.
Yep. No stress.
alright, so
And then do you want to spend for your flurry to hit the other one?
That's actually, honestly, that's what I was thinking. Because since I got the hope, I might as well just use it. So I am going to have to roll then to figure out what the half damage is going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, garbage. So it would be 5 and then whatever half of 5 is.
Okay.
it's either 2 or 3.
Yeah. I don't know if we're rounding up or
Depending on which way
rounding
we
down on
round.
damage.
It looks like it is barely standing at this point. And we'll
Okay.
give it over to y'all or keep it over on y'all since that was a crit.
Who wants to
I'm
take the
gonna-
possible final shot?
I'm gonna. Nope, that's not how you move. I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna try some stabbing again.
Okay.
Do it.
Why am I cursed? That's a 3 with fear.
Oh no.
It's all
Well,
gone
1 and a
terribly
2.
wrong.
oh no. I'm so
This is
upset.
not going well for me.
Like, Andar's going to look over and be like, is there something wrong?
I mean, admittedly, your last 2 attacks did go really well. But
I have.
Maybe you should
Pokemon
stick to
on
magic.
me. Yeah.
so
Roguery
with that,
from the back lines.
yeah, the zombie is going to like take its hand that's probably the size of B-Man and is going to try to like
Oh, no.
smash down on you. This can be a let down again. How do you get out of the way of the giant hand coming to smash you?
Get out of the way, window. I'm gonna hop. That way.
Okay.
Slide
then-
to the left.
Just slide casually back to the safety of the group.
Okay, and then pass the spotlight back over to y'all.
Protect me.
Help!
Can I, as part of my jumping backwards, do my dagger throw again?
Yeah, spotlight is back to y'all. So if you want to flavor it as you jump out of the way, you attack. Sure.
Yeah, I will, because this is the only thing that's gone well for me so far. I will happily spend the hope. Whoop, not two, just one. Oh my god. I'm retiring for the night. That's a 6 with fear. 1 + 5.
Come on.
no.
Wow.
I'm just... yeah, I was trying to be helpful because I didn't do much last time. I feel like maybe I should have listened to the inner voice. Sneaky rogue frog hangs out in shadows, watches everyone else do the work. That's my mantra from now on.
That's what we're going
apparently.
Runs out at the last
Only
second.
guy in town? I got you.
for. So,
All right, so I'm
the
guessing
zombie,
that's just a whole lot of bouncing off him.
yeah. So your daggers do not seem to find purchase in their zombie flesh. They are going to inflate, and then I am going to use a fear to give them another attack. So we are going to use a fate die to decide who they're going to hit. Looking at the screen, Emma is
We're all
1,
in.
Rob is 2, Mike is 3, Tasha is 4. That is a 2. The zombie is going to swing at B-Man once again.
I guess I earned it.
They're going to hit you with a 22.
Oh,
Oof.
yep.
Is this the one that I did my...
Yes.
I want to keep saying Form of Dread. Okay,
Oh.
okay. So his damage is... let me double check. I think
Some kind of reduced.
it's reduced, yeah. Roll and I'll fight it.
It's going to be 12 points of damage.
It's reduced by half.
Okay, so 6 points of damage.
Okay, which is my threshold for major, so it's 2 HP.
Yep. You could burn an armor slot to take it down by 1 if you wanted.
I feel kind of squishy, so I am in fact going to do that.
Okay. So take just 1 point of
So
HP.
1 armor slot, 1 HP.
Yep. Okay. The spotlight's back over to you as the zombie deflates again.
I
It is definitely
wanna
someone else's turn.
fight it. I wanna go for it.
Do it.
Okay.
Ugh,
Get that jugular.
that is, I mean, it's a 22, but it's with fear.
Hey.
Oh.
Okay. That is still a hit, though. I will take my fear.
That is 4 points of damage.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Oh, here we go.
I want to go for the jugular. As a wolf, I go for the jugular. And that is it.
Jumping. It's the way to go.
Jump up and
Yep.
grab it by the jugular. And rip out what is remaining of its throat, and then we will exit combat. So next to you, you have a giant hole in the ground. There's the building in front of you where the zombie burst out from, and then we have a missing cricket. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna exit. I am no longer a wolf. I'm gonna walk over to the hole and yell, "Hello in there!"
Your voice echoes down. It seems like it's a pretty deep hole, all things considered. You do not get a response, but you can see what looks like light emanating up from the bottom.
Well, guys,
I
there's
am
some
no
light
longer
down there.
looking scary. Sorry.
Feels like the very backwards way a hole should work.
Right.
So my immediate question, of course, would have been what's down the hole, but with no response, and a mission that we're on, I think I'm gonna go investigate the house where the zombie came from.
Yep,
Okay.
I'll go with you. Because I was planning to do that too.
I really don't want to be alone.
yeah, no, I'll go. I was thinking about that too,
Forte.
so that's good. I'll go with you.
Protect the little guy.
Help.
So you said the hole in the wall started over here?
Yes, there's a hole in that left side, and then so basically you can just like walk into the building from wherever at this point.
Okay.
But,
So we'll walk in. What do we
so
see?
as you enter the probably what used to be a very well kept farmstead, the beds are all thrown against the walls, and there is what looks to be a trap door flung open between them that has a makeshift ladder leading underground.
Okay. I feel like we definitely relay this information to the rest of the group. Hey, we found another hole.
I was just gonna say, I put my head up, like we found another hole.
Hey guys, do you want to see where it came from? I came from underground. Maybe these are my people.
These are
That's
my,
fair.
my people.
My people.
Are they?
I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there.
Do we split up and each take an entrance?
No.
No, wait,
No.
no.
Absolutely not.
Come on, please split the party.
Absolutely not.
I don't think so.
So, can I? So you said the trapdoor is open, right?
Yeah, it's like it looks like it. Yeah, it's just like pulled open.
Okay. I would like to get down on my paws and kind of like cats do when they like try to like stalk forward a little bit. I just want to like stalk towards the hole and just kind of like look over enough. Do I see anything kind of just nearby the ladder that's at the bottom, or can I do I see anything just in the kind of like the immediate vicinity looking in?
Yeah, it's
I'm
probably
gonna
like a
go
20
with him, but look
foot
from
drop.
the other side.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's probably like a
So you
20
got,
foot
like, the-
drop, and then there's like what looks to be a pathway that leads. If we're gonna like ping on the map, it looks like it leads this way.
Okay.
So away
So-
from the
so, like,
sinkhole.
From like the middle of the hole, it like leads down south, or middle of the house, it leads down south. Or southwest, I guess.
If we're intent on sticking together, then I think the best course of action is to try to fully get the group back together.
Yep.
I think we should try to see if there's a way to get down the sinkhole safely. How long does the ladder look compared to the sinkhole?
The ladder's about 20 feet, versus you not necessarily being able to see the bottom of the sinkhole.
Oh, okay, so the ladder's not going to cut it.
Guys, I could just fly down there. I've got wings I can use.
That is true.
As a recon, quick check.
I
Makes
can do
sense.
that.
Gather by the hole in case.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll say we'll come out. We'll meet up with everybody over here, and then we'll kind of relay what we found about the sinkhole and go from there.
So Emma, how does your flight work as a fairy? Like as an ability, I guess is
Also,
what I'm asking.
Do any of us have rope?
I would assume you would have some
so.
amount of adventurer's gear.
So technically, I think
Feet.
I think all of us, like as starting gear, we each get 50 feet of rope.
I'm
So we
gonna
could also
recommend-
technically tie rope together and
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna recommend that we, at the very least, tie some rope to Emma
yeah.
in case something goes south. We can help extricate quickly
Yeah.
if that's plausible.
What it says, Cameron,
And
is
she's on board.
yeah, what it says is wings. You can fly. While flying, you can mark a stress after an adversary makes an attack against you to gain a +2 bonus to your evasion against that attack.
Okay. Very cool. So I knew there was something that had to do with stress, but you can just fly. Okay. So you
Yeah.
don't need to. I wasn't sure if you had to mark a stress to fly at all, or if it was like if there was
No.
something else there. So if
I gotta
you want
mark a
to,
stress
I
to
jump
Shadow
in the
Walk, but she
hole
just gets to
within
fly.
the
That's
end of
cool.
a rope and go Geronimo.
okay. So you jump
Alonzi.
in. Alonzi. You jump into the hole. It's probably, as you fly down, you would estimate somewhere around 100 feet down, and then you get to the bottom of the hole. Do you like fly all the way out of the hole? There's kind of an open area at the bottom. Like, do you fly out, or do you just like hover at that entrance?
I hover at like maybe starting at like 10 feet up, and then if it seems safe enough to get a little closer, I would get a little closer
Okay.
just to see what
So-
I can see.
So as you get down, like starting at that 10 feet, like above the end of the hole, and as you flutter down, you begin to see what looks to be like a hewn room. So you see like stone floors and things like that. And then as you get lower and lower, you notice that the light that y'all saw from the top is like ebbing. Like it's not like a torch light, it is like wavy, coming through in waves. As you get to the bottom, do you poke your head out of the hole?
Very like almost like peeking around a corner to snag a peek, not like fully.
Okay. So as you poke your head out, you notice the light is actually coming from a pool of what looks to be lava. And
Ooh.
around this pool of lava, there are two, what we'll kindly describe as cultists, standing over the lava. They have their hands raised and they seem to be doing something. But you see them, and then against the wall, you see Cricket, who has been tied up by these cultists.
Oh no. That's a problem. I'm gonna race back up and go, there's lava, and there's people in ropes, and Cricket's tied up, and it's not good. We need like 2 ropes to get down there.
Okay.
We definitely gotta go. You said there's only 2 people down there with Cricket?
That's what I saw.
Yeah, that is all that Cricket saw.
Or, yeah, sorry.
It's lava?
Well, that sounds like we've got the numbers. How do we feel about the heat?
I love heat.
Fire
I'm on
time.
fire.
like
It's
it too
fine.
much. But
Okay, that's
I
fair.
could make it
I'm a
work.
little more moist than you.
You're just a moist boy.
Just so we're clear, I don't
Wait.
feel good about what I just said, just because it's
Okay, wait. There's lava. Okay, wait. You said it's 100 feet down,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
then 2 cultists, but they're standing in front of lava with
Yeah.
Cricket tied up, like on the land side
Yes.
or
so basically,
somewhere over lava.
Yeah, basically there's like a pool of what looks to be lava, and standing next to it are 2 cultists. Then Cricket is just like on the floor, tied up elsewhere.
Is it just like a little pool of lava or like a big?
It's
Why I'm so stuck on the lava.
it's a
Talking like
a
a
circle
bird bath
with
or
a
an Olympic
diameter
swimming
of
pool?
roughly 3 squares.
Oh, perfect.
So,
Okay.
So oddly
Um,
So like
specific.
15
Yeah.
feet, roughly.
Wrinkles relays to you. It's roughly a 15-foot pool of lava.
It's like a 15 feet across. It's not the best pool in the world. I wouldn't suggest going swimming.
Oh.
I who's going first?
I mean, I already went first.
That's fair.
Someone else should go
Who's
first
going-
this time.
Who's going
All right.
second and or third?
I'll go second.
I can go third.
I'll go last.
I will happily bring up the rear.
I will.
Second
Yeah.
rear.
So I'll take out rope. Who wants to give me their other rope?
I'll give you mine too.
Okay. And
Trying
I'll.
to make up for all the havoc I caused.
Yeah. And being a seaborn, I know knots. So I tie a really nice knot in the rope, making sure it's not going anywhere. Is there?
Oh, we need an anchor, huh?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, is that tree that's big enough nearby enough to hold the rope?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
He is way too gleeful about this. I'm deep.
I know. I'm getting worried now.
It's
Because I'm gonna
fine.
probably just watch. We're gonna be like later. He's gonna be like, y'all could have just gone down the trap hole and walked right trap door and walked right down into it.
Two left.
Probably.
So you've been there.
All right. So we'll take the rope. Who's going down second? So imagine Crickles is just flying back down again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'm second.
Emerson is going second. Okay, then I'll go third.
And then I'm coming up the back.
Okay.
So as y'all climb down the rope and Crinkles flies, you make your way down. You get to that bottom of the sinkhole, and then there's probably about like a 10, 15-ish foot drop from like the ceiling down to the floor. And so I'm going to go ahead and move y'all to the next scene as we take a look at this. And so y'all are not like in this position, but as you come down, you see the two cultists, and then what would you like to do? We'll keep the kind of like spotlight on y'all. How do y'all want to go about this?
Ooh,
Okay, I know it has not
Um,
gone very well for me up to this
too.
point, but I'm going to be really honest with you. I have a desperate urge to, as quietly as possible, run up and try to drop kick this dude into the lava.
Okay.
Dude, do it.
All right.
Before,
Let me do
hold on. Before you do that, I want to try something, not like at them, but just to see how this actually works. Okay, as a warlock
Okay.
feature, so I have favors, which is weird. So I have different spheres of influence. So like, I have for the patron, I have like knowledge and shadow. So I can spend favors, I guess, to ask my patron like help if it relates to one of those spheres. So I was thinking of trying knowledge, like to get info on the cultists, if there's
Okay.
any, because I don't think we know who these people are.
So
Yeah.
read
don't know if
that
that'll
ability
work,
for
but-
me. How does that work?
Yeah. Okay. So you choose your spheres of influence, which I have knowledge and shadow. Their values are set to +2. Anytime, that's when you level up. Before making an action roll that relates to one of your patron's spheres of influence, you can spend a favor to call on them and add its value to the roll.
Okay.
So I'm guessing,
So-
like,
So
see
I
if
would
they,
say, go ahead.
Yeah, I guess trying to like pry or like some sort of knowledge on the cultists, like who are they,
Yep.
or what
So-
faction are they from, blah blah blah.
Yeah. So give me either a knowledge roll or an instinct roll. I have my sticky note of the character of like the abilities so that I remember them this time.
Knowledge and okay, so I'll do instinct. So I would add my instinct plus my +2 because of the knowledge.
Correct.
Oh, okay. So it's basically plus 3. Okay. Well, wait. That was a 6 instead. Okay, so I rolled with hope. That's 16 total.
16. So, based on how they're standing, you don't necessarily get a good look at them. On the one on this left-hand side, you can see that there's some sort of like symbol on their chest, but you can't easily make it out. Other than that, it is red and kind of lava-y. But based on your experience as a warlock, this seems like they're doing some sort of summoning ritual.
Awesome. Okay, so I very quietly relay, they're trying to summon something. And, yeah, kick them in the lava.
It'll cause chaos.
I got big floppy frog feet that were built just for this purpose.
I might be small, but I can kick.
I got mad hops.
Okay.
So
Are you all jumping
how
into
would
the
this
fray?
roll work?
So,
I want to see how this plays out first.
yeah. So I'm trying to see if there is a specific, like... Okay, so I think what this would need to be is, because there's not, I don't think there's like a specific like action to like throw someone, or like push someone. But
No,
let me-
I was gonna say, what about Sparta kicks?
Yeah, can I just like, so I'm trying to just like look real quick before I have an idea of what I
Just gonna
want to do.
throw myself.
But
All right, while you're looking that up, I'm gonna kind of like very stealthily walk around like kind of behind the group and get near Cricket, just so I can kind of sort of check on her to see if she's okay and if something goes wrong to be able to kind of protect her.
yeah, I will
That's kinda
say
cool.
you get the feeling that if you drop into this room, you're like things are gonna start happening. So like if you wanted to drop in, that's gonna kind of like start what is up. So if that makes sense, of like I guess the
Okay,
way I'm
so,
saying
like-
that is like almost like you'd be like ruining the surprise, I guess is how I want to say that.
Well, so us letting go of the rope effectively kickstarts the combat then?
Yeah, like we're not necessarily in like a completely separate situation, but yeah, that like to use kind of D&D phrasing, like dropping into the room kickstarts things, and so okay. I
Well,
cannot
then-
find anything quick on that. So what I am going to say, if you wanted to try this, is
Well,
you
let
would
me make a
need-
small amendment then, based on that information. This might be the time where I might actually spend the stress to shadow teleport from the rope directly into the guy's shadow behind him. And then do like a standing drop kick so that it's like full surprise.
Okay. So, what I'll do for that is
Okay.
you could do that when you land behind them. You would need to make your attack, and then if you hit, basically you would then need to have like we'd have to roll again for like a secondary effect to kick them forward and kick them off their feet. So if that makes sense. So
Okay,
like,
so what you're saying is there's a distinct possibility I could jump up and plant my feet on him and just fall back on my butt.
yeah, so basically there would be
Yeah.
like one roll for your normal attack, and then if you deal damage, you would deal damage. And then there would be a secondary check to actually knock them off their feet.
Okay. And then last thing to clarify here, he's standing close enough to it that if I do kick him forward off balance, he's going to fall into the lava, right?
Yeah,
I'm not
like
going to
there,
kick him,
like
he's going to fall next to the lava.
yeah, there's like basically what looks to have been like a fountain, and they're standing like on the lip of the fountain, and so
Okay. Okay. So unless anyone has a better idea, I feel like this is a good use of stress, shadow teleport, dropkick.
I said go for it.
Okay.
All right. I've marked my stress. We're gonna roll 2d12.
And right now, I
Please
just
not
kind of
with
have
fear
y'all
this
all piled
time.
up here at the top, but like the hole is like in this middle area. So,
Did you ping?
So
I
just-
had my
just
character
for-
sheet up.
oh yeah, sorry. Just like basically the hole is like two squares behind that northernmost cultist. So
So like,
So right now,
yeah,
essentially, just so I'm clear, we're all hanging on the rope. We haven't officially dropped in yet.
correct.
And then he's going to do his little shadow thingy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
okay, so I marked the stress. Remind me again how using a hope when I do an attack works.
So basically, you just subtract a hope out.
Okay. Like, does it like give a bonus to the roll for the attack?
No, it's just like a price of using the attack if you need to do that.
Oh,
Or
so
like
it's
an-
not like a boost thing. It's literally just if the ability requires it, which none of what
Yes,
I'm doing
yeah.
does.
So like
Okay.
I'll say like so
Okay, okay.
if,
Never
I
mind
don't
then.
think it would necessarily work in this situation, but you could use hope to give another player advantage on their rolls. That is something that you can do, but you cannot
Yeah,
use
okay.
hope to
But
give
like I
yourself
can't do it to
advantage.
myself. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I misunderstood that part of it. Sorry. Okay.
No, great
I'm
question.
rolling. Oh my god, are you serious? That's such a good roll, but it was with fear again.
Oh no.
I got 17, 5 and a 12.
Okay, so that is a hit against this back cultist. We'll move you up behind them just for the.
Oh,
So
yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead and give me damage.
Which, with my feet, would be what?
So I would say this is going to be strength.
Okay.
So give me like one.
Oh, come on.
I'll say
suppose we
1d6
could-
plus 1.
I don't suppose we could go with agility where I actually get sprint, dodge, leap, and a +1 out of it.
Sure, I'll let you do agility.
Hey.
I am kind
That's so-
and generous.
Considering I just gave you
Okay,
like
Cameron.
the 5th fear for one session. All right, so you said a d6 plus 1.
Yeah, since you're like trying to push
and-
rather than
Okay.
like hit like stab.
And then I get a +1 for the agility as well, so that's a 5 total. 3 plus 1 plus 1.
Okay. So. Okay. Okay. So now what I want you to do off of that, and this is the reason I want you to basically, you can still use agility with the idea of like you're trying to like trip them up or something, but I want you to
Okay.
give me a reaction roll. So this will not do hope or fear, but
Okay.
I want another roll basically to try to, with that hit, push them off kilter. This is going to be pretty difficult to do, and so I think I'm going to tell you your target number for this is going to be 15. So
Okay. And so it's still 2d12 though, just no hope or fear qualifying.
yeah, 2d12, no hope,
Okay.
no fear.
And then, but then I get the agility +1.
Yeah.
Could I maybe help before he makes that roll? Or it may no, it may throw it off.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I don't know how y'all could help from the
Yeah, no.
the hole, but I'm open to ideas if you have a cool way to make this work.
My little
Just whisper
voice
in
of
my ear,
dread.
"You're doing so good, frog boy."
It's the vicious mockery bit,
Yeah,
which I
believe
could
in
do from there, but I don't know if that would.
Yep.
I don't know if that
Yeah.
would
I'd
work.
say for the sake of this, that would not work.
Okay. All right, so here we go. Hops and prayers.
Pops.
15, double 7,
Wow.
+1.
Wow!
Nice.
So you get the
Okay.
crit
On the
and the
die.
plus.
So,
Wow!
Chris, so you get to clear your stress that you just gained from using your ability.
Yes.
And then as you kick this person forward, they catch on the edge of the pit, or like the fountain, and
Mhm.
they like have that moment where they like look around and then they fall into the lava.
Yay.
Toodles.
Bye. So since you were so generous to give me a fear,
You're welcome.
as that happens, you see the lava like ripple out, and then out of the middle of the lava erupts out a demon.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, he looks
and
friendly.
so-
Okay. He's
Oh,
scared.
It's
boy.
fine.
It's fine.
So
It's totally fine.
Everything is great.
a couple things are going to happen now that y'all are in the room and have a better view. First off, we're going to use our first event of the campaign. And so events are something, it's similar to like stuff, from some other games. But to the surprise of no one, this event is going to be called Occult Ritual. And so there is going to be a countdown that is starting at 6 as part of this. And then now that the demon is here, and then we'll talk about what that countdown means a little bit later on. And then out of this, the magic of this ritual that is being maintained by this other cultist is going to send like a beam of energy down south, where y'all will see, now that you're in the room, 2 more brawny zombies. And so this northernmost zombie, its body begins to ripple, and the bones and its like flesh seems to grow as it increases in size and becomes a big boy.
Oh, it's giant.
And then behind it is another relatively normal looking brawny zombie. And so, and then with, let me
Okay.
go back to, where did my thing go? Did I accidentally close out of my ritual? Okay. And then, I know what y'all may be thinking if you're playing along at home. Aren't cult rituals tier 2 and the party is tier 1? To which I say, get good.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
So,
Suck it up.
and then
Welcome to camera DMing.
yeah. Is this me wanting to make sure I got the chance to use this? Because I don't know if it's going to come into play for what I have planned for y'all for tier 2? Definitely. So, as this zombie gets empowered, they are going to move up. They are going to have to kind of take a little bit of the long way, and then are going to move up. Actually, we're going to have them move the other side. They are going to loop around that left-hand side. And that is, wait, did I have to spend a fear for that one? Pause for Cameron looking stuff up. No, okay, spin the fear is to do something else. And so, go ahead. I'll pass the spotlight back up to y'all. So 3 of you are still in the hole, and then the beeman is now standing near the lava.
Okay.
And so the demon is in the middle of the lava still, right?
Yes.
Okay. Like, is he, just so I can get a picture, like, is he like half submerged in the lava, like torso up is out of the lava? Is he like got wings?
He's
and
like
he's
emerging. Yeah, he's like emerging
Okay.
out of it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I may have miscalculated.
Uh-huh. Maybe.
That's the best of us. Okay, I have a thing I can do that is hopefully helpful. I'm going to move forward 1 step, and I want to cast on the cultist. I want to cast Vicious Entangle and see what that does. So I make a spellcast roll against the target within far range. On a success, roots and vines reach out from the ground, dealing 1d8 plus 1 physical damage and temporary restraining the target.
Okay. before you make that roll,
Okay.
you hear a voice in your head saying, "What a silly girl playing at adventurer." And your hope die is reduced to a D10.
Ooh, okay.
Oh!
Gotta find a D10.
Wow.
Where are my D10? That's a percentile die. Not quite what I'm looking for. Ugh. There's a D10. Okay. Okay. Let's see what I've got. That is with fear. 15.
15 with fear.
Yeah.
Well. 15 will hit.
Great. So cultist is entangled, and because that was okay. Here is the physical damage is 5 points of damage. And as part of this, on a success, I can spend a hope to temporarily restrain another adversary within very close range of my target.
Okay.
I'm assuming because it's lava, plant growth would not be effective. So I want to target the zombie,
Okay.
the big zombie, as the other to restrain.
Okay. And how much damage did you say?
5? 4? I think it was 5.
I think you said 5.
Yeah.
Okay. And so then you're spinning the hope. So then the cultist and the zombie are both restrained, right? That's
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. And then you rolled with fear. This
I'm quaking in my
demon,
boots.
yeah, this demon is going to burst. And then the countdown goes down by 1. The countdown's down at 5. The demon is going to run forward next to the bee-man and Crinkles, and then they are going to attack the bee-man with their claws. Does a 12 hit your evasion?
No. My evasion
Okay.
is 13.
And then they are then going to swipe at Crinkles with their claws. I'm going to assume a 7 does not hit your evasion. So,
That is correct.
okay.
He's just a
Then-
baby demon.
Oh, and I should say, you rolled with fear. Were you... One second. Crinkles, as you rolled with fear, you lose 1 hope also.
Wah, wah. Okay.
Okay. And then I am going to spend a fear. This zombie in the back is going to like grow, and then is going to run to the ladder or to the stairs, and then their body is going to shrink back down again. And so I will then pass this over to y'all.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try to attack the demon thing. I'm gonna try to hit it with a blighting strike. Maybe, hopefully.
Okay.
Hey! No, that's the wrong one. Okay. Well, it's it's with fear. But it's a 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. Dirty 20 is a hit.
Perfect. Since succeeded with fear, the target instead of my 1d6 takes 1d10 damage.
And you lose a hope.
That's rude. Okay, hope gone. It's a d10. That is 5 damage.
Okay.
And yeah, next time it deals damage to an ally, it's reduced by half. And then with my bonus, I'm gonna do Deadly Devotion. On a successful attack, I can spend a favor to gain 1 bonus to my evasion until I mark a hit point or take a rest.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
And then I'm not going to make you redo your roll, but going forward, your hope die is also reduced to a d10. And you hear a voice in your head saying, people only care for what you can do for them, not for who you are. And then, oh, what was that? A roll with fear. This zombie is going to try to break out of the restraint. So, does your ability, Emma, have any specific call out for how to do that, or is it just?
It says temporarily restraining the target. When you gain the restrained condition, you cannot move until this condition is cleared, but you can still take actions from your current position.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So
all it
then
says.
the way that I'll rule that is that they then have to try to break out of your hold, and so I'm going to give this a roll. Okay, so the zombie stretches against the vines and cannot break through. I am going to spend a fear. I should say the zombie deflates. This bigger one deflates, and then immediately its muscles tighten back up.
Interesting.
And then I already click it. I'm going to spend a fear to highlight our cultist. And so,
because he was also restrained.
yes, but they don't need to move. So,
go figure.
And so, let's see. Oh, how dare you? Okay. Andar has not dropped down, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So I'm going to roll to decide who this cultist is using their action against. 1 and 2, B-Man. 3 and 4, Crinkles. 5 and 6, Emrys. 3, so Crinkles.
Hi.
So they are going to curse you.
Curse you!
And so, yeah, we'll talk about what that means later. But when you roll, remind me that you are cursed.
Okay.
And so, and then I'm going to use another fear. The countdown goes down by 1.
So 4 now.
So, and then I will pass the spotlight back to y'all.
All right, so Andar's still in the hole, hanging on the rope. Just to add flavor, he's going to swing the rope kind of slightly and then jump land right here and is going to attack the demon. Oh, righty.
Sorry, before you roll.
Okay.
You
Too late.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What was your hope roll?
6.
Okay. You know what? You can keep that 6.
Okay.
But you hear a voice in your head that says, "Oh, a scared child playing at soldier." And your hope die is reduced to a D10 going forward.
Okay. So it will be 18 total with fear.
Okay. Oh, with fear, you say. Okay.
Yeah.
That is a hit. So go ahead and give me damage.
That is. Let's see. Is that right? Am I adding that right? Hold on, I'm trying to see. D10 plus 4. Okay. Trying to see if I'm okay, 4. Oh, okay, so that was right. Okay, cool. So that will be 8 points of damage.
Okay. Okay, your sword comes and slashes through and out of the demon where you would expect to see blood. There is like molten like ooze coming out. Oh, and that was with fear.
Yeah.
This bottom zombie, bottom right, is going to inflate, and then I'm gonna spend that fear, to spotlight the demon. The demon is going to then slash at Andar. This seems like the perfect time for Gengar die. Gengar die failed me.
Huzzah.
Thank you,
But you know
Gengar.
what? They're going to slash at you again. We're going to use Big Chonk for this. For a 13 to hit your evasion.
Oh, 13 is exactly my evasion.
It's reduced by half, though.
Okay. So you'll take, this is already reduced, you'll take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And then...
Yeah, I'm not going to burn an armor slot. I'll take the 1 point.
Yeah. And then I'm going to actually burn another hope, or another fear. This zombie is going to try to break out again. They are going to succeed at breaking through the restraint. And then I will pass it over to y'all.
I have
I'm here.
dual logistics question real quick.
What's up?
As part of my racial, I can use my tongue as a whip to grab things.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not doing it, I'm just asking curiously, if I were to do that now on the cultist, would Emma have to actively let go of the binding, and or could she? Or would ally thing like
I don't
supersede him
know if
being
it's a
bound?
concentration, if it's considered concentration.
Yeah.
It's just a
they are
spell.
just restrained. Yeah.
So like it happens and then they're just stuck.
It
in
happens
You
and
can't
then
just
it's
go, Hey,
done.
let him go. Okay.
Correct. I have no control over it being let
Over
go.
letting it go. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So that's good to know as a general thing. And then to that, did we ever discuss how that would work for me moving things? Like, let's say he was not bound and I was like, hey, let me use my tongue to yank him into the lava by, whipping sideways, basically. Functionally, is that possible?
I would say since you're a small frog, you probably would have a lot of trouble like moving like a humanoid sized enemy. But like if it was a smaller thing, like you could definitely use that. Like I'll like use the example of like if it was a lever, like you could definitely like use your tongue to like grab the lever and pull it.
Okay. So functionally plausible, just not necessarily in this situation because it would rely on strength, leverage, the fact that it's a thin tongue versus like a whole arm or something kind of thing. Okay, makes sense.
And I'll say too, like this could also be different if that was how you were surprising them. Maybe that's something that could work out more versus them being like planted in combat, ready to fight.
Oh, yeah. So like somebody's not paying attention, easier to like grab them by the neck and yank them, at which point their balance would be off kilter anyway, that kind of thing. Or grab a foot and yank it out from under them. Makes sense. Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. Just like it was a thing that occurred to me. I was like, that would be a really cool thing. And then I was like, oh, that would never work.
Yeah, great
Yeah.
questions.
I think because I'm here. What is it that I was gonna do? I have a quarterstaff, or sorry, a short staff. I just want to boop this demon guy on the head. Just give him a good old whack and go, no!
Okay. Give me boop.
Stop it.
Bad demon.
Ugh. That is. What is math? I don't know. 18 with fear to hit.
Okay, that is a hit.
That is 7 points of damage.
Okay.
I'll just boop him and go, no!
Like you like crack them across the side of the face, and then they turn towards you and let out a yell. And then the I didn't forget that, right? That is the
Oh, I'm cursed.
yeah. Nothing seems to happen with the curse.
Great.
And then with that, the cultist is going to pull out their staff and they are going to fling magic at Crinkles. Does an
Crinkles
11
gang up here.
hit your evasion?
Yep.
Okay. 3 points of damage.
Okay.
And then this zombie over here on the right-hand side is going to run up towards the platform that y'all are on. The countdown goes down by 1 as I pass the spotlight back to you.
Okay. I think. Wait, what's this? What's the cultist doing? Or
They're like restrained, but they are like around the pool. So
are they like
just
chanting?
There's definitely some chanting vibes going on.
Okay.
They look very sweaty.
Okay. Well, I'm going to oh no, can't do that. I want to try. Okay, I really want to try this again. I was going to do it to the cultist, but I'm going to try to go for the demon again. Do I want to do that with... Yeah, we're fuck it. I'm going to try to Voice of Dread.
Okay, on
Again?
the demon.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will roll first before I say what I'm
Remember,
going to
your
say.
hope is a D10.
Yes. Okay. Well, that was with fear. 14, 15, 16 total.
Okay, that is a hit.
Okay, so I will say, you're not a complete idiot. Some parts are obviously missing. Because I'm good with words. Okay, so they mark a stress and become temporarily vulnerable.
Ooh, okay. So what does vulnerable do for us?
Yeah, you're in a difficult position. That's what it says. This might mean blah, 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 blah. When a creature becomes vulnerable, the players and GM should work together to describe how that happened, and all rolls targeting you have advantage.
Okay. So I'll say
Which-
that like your words like echo through its head, and it like looks around very confused to where this is coming from. And with that, rolls against it will have advantage. And then you rolled with fear. So, big zombie. Oh no, we'll do little zombie is going to run up and attack B-Man.
Popular feller.
That's going to be a 20 to hit.
That hits.
So, cracked a die. Okay, 6 points of damage.
I'm going to just take the 2.
Okay. And then I will spend a fear. The counter goes down to 2.
Man.
Okay. While the demon is vulnerable, that actually, I get a boost to my Rain of Blades for that.
Okay.
So now that Tiny Zombie moved in closer, if I move... Actually, do I even need to move?
What's the range on your thing?
Very close.
Yeah, so you would need to
But
move
that
like over to
said-
this left-hand side if you wanted to hit everything.
Yeah, so if I move right there, all 4 of them would be in very close.
Yes. So
Yeah,
do a little
so
slide to the
I'm
left.
going to do that. I'm gonna,
Okay. Before you
and
roll,
then I'm going to just go
you
on.
hear a voice in your head. Just a small boy wandering so far from their home. And your hope
I don't
die
like that.
becomes a D10.
Okay. That bums me out. But I'm going to spend my hope and I'm going to spin in a circle, just hucking blades everywhere I can. And let's see how this works. Actually, can I just do this in here? Oh, well, that stinks. Okay. Yeah, the built-in thing won't let me roll a D10 and a D12, so I'm just going to have to do them separately.
Okay.
All right, my hope die was a 4. That hurts my feelings very deeply because we all know this is going to go very badly now. Oh, double 4.
Or you crit.
Okay.
Yeah! Go crit!
Love that for me.
Okay.
All right.
So you're going to do max damage, and then
Cool.
so roll your actual damage,
All right,
and then
which
add
is 1
the highest possible to the roll.
D8 plus 2 for the damage. And then, okay, so if a target you hit is vulnerable, they take an extra 1d8 damage. So I assume I just roll that separately after this
Yes.
then, right?
So yeah, so
Okay.
you'll roll your
So the-
total damage for everyone, and then roll the extra 1d8 for.
Okay. So I got the 8.
Oh,
I
so
just got
that's how
6 out of that
advantage
new
works
roll.
in this. Advantage is on the damage rather than on the attack.
No, this is just like a special feature of this ability. So
Oh, I see. Okay.
advantage would be you would add 1d6 to the attack roll, but because
Okay.
he got a crit, it didn't matter. So
Yeah.
Okay, so I had the 8 for getting the crit. I rolled a 6, so that's 14.
okay.
And then the demon is the one that's vulnerable.
Yes, the demon
Yes.
is vulnerable.
Will take an additional 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Of course, the bonus roll was a 2.
So as
But hey, I
your
hit
blades,
everybody.
Yeah, you hit everybody. This is going to take me a bit. So as your blades come through, they catch this restrained cultist as their eyes open wide and the blade connects with them. The cultist slumps against the restraints and falls to the ground. As that happens, the substance that looks like lava begins to pull in on itself as it vanishes out of the pool.
Oh no.
And then, okay.
So either
So
that was
then-
good or very bad.
Okay. And then
Lava
you
went
said,
away. I have to feel like that sounds good.
Right, I would think so.
yeah. And then this leftmost zombie is going to shrink back down to normal size.
Hey,
And then is going to. Sorry, how much damage? What was it? 14?
14 to everybody and an additional 2 to the demon.
Okay. Did that wrong. Okay. And an additional 2. So 16 to the demon. Okay, this demon looks like it is on its last legs as the magic that was sustaining it seeps out. It looks at y'all. Oh, also clear a stress if you have a stress lock, and gain your gain your hope as well. Okay, I was making sure I wasn't missing something. Okay. Since that was a critical, it's going to stay on y'all.
I'm going to run over here to the other side of the demon. And I'm going to activate something. Oh, wait. Do we get our unique hope feature at level 1 or is that level 5?
You should have your whatever your foundation feature is.
Okay.
So
So that should be okay. That should be it then.
you would not have your specialization feature yet. That's the one you got.
Okay. That might be.
Yeah, so you would have your class feature of. Oh, you actually have an attack of opportunity.
Yes, I
as
do.
well. And then. Yeah, you would have your foundation features of courage and battle ritual. You would have
Okay.
those.
Okay, cool. Okay, so all right, yeah. So I'm gonna attack the demon. I'm going to also use my Seaborn ability called Know the Tide. I actually forgot I had this. I should have been using this. So Know the Tide is basically you can sense the ebb and flow of life. When you roll with fear, place a token, which I have now done, on the community card. You can hold a number of tokens equal to your level. Before you make an action roll, you can spend the token to gain a +1 bonus to the roll for each token spent.
Nice.
And then I just have to, at the end of the session, make sure I clear any unspent tokens. So I'm going to use my token and add a +1 to this roll.
And I'll say, as y'all have taken out this cultist, you can return your hope die to your D12 because you have ended the cult ritual.
nice.
Nice.
Yay!
Awesome.
And then go ahead and
Okay.
give me your attack with your extra +1.
I definitely feel like I made up for the blunders
Yeah.
upstairs.
That was the perfect time. Like also to just hit everyone. Like fantastically well done. Taking out both cultists too. for a big
Yeah,
man.
no, it was awesome. Okay. Okay. So you're attacking demon, so it's 13 with fear.
Is the advantage against the demon still up?
I'll give it to
It
you.
didn't-
Yeah, since the last hit was a critical. Yeah, because the way that like I'll
That'd be
rule it is, like,
13 to be
it would-
14. I get my +1.
Okay. So I don't think it said a duration, right, Tasha? It just
It just said temporary, but I don't know what that.
Yeah.
So I guess it would be pretty much up to you.
yeah. So for this, I would say until its next turn. So.
Fair.
So
And also because of courage, I also get to, when I fail a roll, I get to gain a hope. So I gained my hope. Okay, yeah. So I think, and then whatever advantages. So yeah. So that's what I see. That was 14 with fear then.
Yep. And then as you did roll with fear, you actually lose that hope you just got.
Okay, that's fine.
Wah,
It's fine.
wah.
It's fine.
At least it evened out.
Do I hit it or no?
Yes, you do hit it.
Yeah. Okay. So I am also going to spend another hope to do my whirlwind attack so that both the zombies are close enough in very close range to take the half damage.
Okay.
Yep, just throw it on the floor. Well done. Ooh-hoo! Okay, so that will be 14 points of damage on the demon and 7 points of damage on each of the zombies.
Okay, you successfully take out the demon.
Nice.
And then the zombies both take some hits. How are we doing?
Who's playing now, demon boy?
Yeah. For the sake of wanting to finish some stuff, I'm going to say y'all are able to, over the next couple turns, take out both of these zombies and are able to get out of the fight. I want us to take care of some other stuff as we get close to the end of stream. And so, Emma, if you want to stop the share, we can go ahead and become big again.
Hey guys, I just want to point out we get good. We just did a tier 2 event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, go team.
We deserve a little pat on the back for that. Well done.
Yeah, and so as you survey, this room looks like it has been like carved out and has likely existed here for a very long time. You're not necessarily sure based on like the architecture or anything like that how long that has been the case for, but it does seem like it has been here for quite a while. And then you do have Cricket tied up on the side, and then you do have what remains of the body of one of the cultists.
Let's see, what is the thing that I have that I can do? I would like to, just for the sake of it, cast Clarity of Nature so that once per long rest, I can create a space of natural serenity within close range. When you spend a few minutes resting within this space, you clear stress equal to your instinct, distributed as you choose between you and your allies. So basically, everyone can clear, what is my instinct? 2 stress.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Is-
And with that, you kind of have this like blooming of nature coming out into this like desecrated space.
Yeah.
It's based on the map. This place looks huge. So I'm seeing. Well, actually, what am I seeing? Like
Yeah,
just
I'll
kind
say
of
for
a,
the
just a
sake-
quick survey.
Yeah, for the sake of this, like the left and right hand pathways are not there.
Okay.
And then there is a path down at the bottom. That one is there. The astute among you would determine that this is where the trapdoor would have had you come in.
We just went it the hard way, just for the heck of it.
It's kind of like the
For the
intro
dropkick of
in
it.
Baldur's Gate 3 when you accidentally fall down the hole.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Trigger everybody. All right, so from here, I mean, I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I'm just gonna go over to do what I was gonna do earlier and didn't because we didn't want to drop down the hole too early, but just go over to Cricket and make sure she's okay.
Yeah, she's knocked out, but other than that, seems okay. She has a bit of a bump on her head, but nothing really looks like it would indicate that she is in serious harm.
Is this counting as like a short rest?
For the sake of this, y'all can take a long rest after we finish the session.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Great.
Because I need some favors back.
yeah.
Get that. All right, I'll turn and look at the group, and Andar will just be like, I don't know about you all, but I'm tired.
Me too.
How do you guys feel about taking a rest and seeing if we can wake up Cricket and figure out where to go? I'm seeing there's a doorway down there. I'm going to guess that's going to go back to the trap door, so at least we can go that way to get out and head back up to the surface. But I wouldn't mind taking a break before we did that.
I think that's a good plan.
Yes,
I
please.
am exhausted.
Yep.
As you say this, the magic that was holding up the cultists ends, and they just kind of flop onto the ground.
Flop.
Nighty night.
I'm using that cultist's body as part of my tithe to my patron. So,
Okay.
me too. Are we resting down here?
I mean,
Might
I
as
mean,
well.
we could, or we could, like, I can throw a Cricket on my shoulder and we can just carry and just leave this and go back up to the surface and go back to the
Yeah.
buildings that are on fire.
I mean,
you
there's
do know
bodies
that
up
Way
there
down.
too.
I was going to say the way down south seems to be the only way out, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So this seems like a relatively safe position to hole up.
Yeah.
Great. Then the
Versus-
cultist's body will do.
and you do know that within like about the next day or so, someone from the capital is coming to attempt to help with getting any sort of crops back to the city as quickly as possible. So,
Mm.
So we can either stay down here or we can make the trudge back up to the little village area where there are beds. Just say.
I'd say a bed wouldn't do any of us any terribleness. It would help.
That's fair.
What if a zombie
That's
slept
fair.
on one?
I've slept on dirt.
And Imris, are you examining this cultist's body? Are you like,
Yes. I'm trying to like loot, but examine and also like prepare a horrible like burial ritual. Again, like as a tithe.
okay? So,
But I gotta loot it
as-
first.
We gotta loot it first. So you do find a staff. There's some like kind of general traveler's equipment, stuff like that. Nothing necessarily too fancy. And then you do notice now that you are close to the guard, it's definitely tore up from the various knife and magic wounds that it was given. But on like the chest of the cultist's cloak, what looks to be a molten maw. Like embossed or like sewn into it. It's a little haphazard. Like it's not something that looks like was done by like a great seamstress, but there is this molten maw located on their chest.
Gross. Okay. I will relay all of that to group. And then take out weird looking coins and put them on their eyes like oh my god, I'm completely drawing a blank. It's tied to one of the mythologies. Anyways,
Oh, the Greek. It's
Yes.
Greek. Yeah.
For,
Yeah.
I was thinking
I-
Egyptian. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Again.
Across,
I keep forgetting about that guy. Anyways, similar to that. Yeah, I guess as part of my tithe.
Okay.
That's gonna help me gain 2 favors back.
okay.
Sweet.
Then y'all are able to eventually make your way upstairs. Cricket comes to, says something super
Oh, wait.
witty about.
Wait.
Go ahead.
For flavor and reasons. As I'm carrying her, I'm going to accidentally smack her head on the wall.
Okay.
Okay, there's a reason for this. This is all just for her. If she
Okay.
watches this, she'll know why.
You'll know. Okay. Just some casual party on party violence.
know
Got
what
it.
it
Got it.
means.
Oh yeah, yep. This is payback. It's been a
Um,
long time coming.
Yeah.
Since she ain't here to defend herself, this is what happens.
She just gets her head smacked against the wall.
Yep. Just turn the corner a little too sharply.
Ooh,
Fine.
ooh.
yeah. Maybe it takes a little longer then for Cricket to eventually come to. And when she does, something witty about like splitting headache and all that kind of stuff. And so with that, if there's nothing else specific that y'all want to do upstairs, you are able to take your long rest. And then
Ooh.
we will, I think, come back to this next session when we will do our level up, wrap up this part of the story, and then kick off our next tier 2 story arc. And so,
Do we want to do our long rest stuff now, or do we want to do it along with leveling up next
for
time?
the sake of this, I'm going to say you can just get up to max
Okay.
HP, max everything, just for the sake of,
So just basically a full reset.
yeah, just do a full, you'll do a full reset with your level.
Okay.
Great job, everyone. I did not
Cool.
anticipate the hole being something that y'all could use to get in. I was really just like, I'm making a joke here, and y'all did great.
It worked.
And so, yeah.
I gotta
So
say, I'm
I've-
thankful for the hole.
Yeah.
It played very well
So-
to my advantage. I got to
It did.
drop kick a guy into lava. Who gets to say
Into
that?
lava.
Right?
A lava-like substance.
Yeah.
We'll say.
Yeah, I did a quick lookup of that, and literally for the kick thing, it's basically story choice, DM choice on that, and how you want to make it. So,
Yeah.
Cool. Glad it worked though. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. Very well done, everyone. Great job session-wise. Yeah, that last fight was going to be a lot different had y'all come in at the bottom. So,
Really?
so the way that I was going to do it, because I wasn't giving y'all the full ritual because it is a tier 2. So I had like, even before, like even if y'all would have been at the full party, I was not going to have it like affect y'all to the full degree. But because y'all dropped down into the back, y'all basically like dropped down into its aura is how I was flavoring that, because y'all were so close to it. So like if y'all were doing the fight normally, like basically once y'all would have like gotten up to that pedestal, that is when it would have started to affect you, versus it being at like the very beginning. And then the countdown was,
Let's say, well, yeah, what would have happened?
yeah, the countdown is actually to summon another minor demon.
Oh, fun.
Ooh,
And so,
okay.
Even more
But-
glad the dagger whirlwind took out the second cultist then.
yeah.
Right.
And
So would that have reduced us down to a D8 for our hope die then?
No. That was just the ritual that was doing that, not like
Okay.
strictly the demon.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, then I would like once y'all took out the cultists, like that would have ended the ritual, and then, I was prepped for if y'all did have to fight both, I was gonna take off like a chunk of their HP once you ended the ritual, and or have one of them go away. If the second one would have been summoned. But since y'all took out both like both cultists relatively quickly,
Yeah.
it was kind of a non-issue there. I was a little worried about if y'all were gonna just like sprint up to the cultists and just like ignore the demon. I wasn't sure like that. Oh, that's
Demon
gonna change
scheming.
things. But yeah, great job, everyone. We will call stream there. Thank you, everyone who watched and who chatted. Again, shout out to our players. Thank you all so much. Hope you all had a great time. We'll be back in 2 weeks for real this time, as opposed to last
Yeah.
time when I said 2 weeks and then it was 3 weeks later. And so We'll be back in actual 2 weeks on, what is that, September 22nd,
22nd.
continuing our campaign, where we will kind of probably have a pretty RP heavy session and do our first level up together. So,
Nice.
So Emma, Tasha, Mike, thank you all so much. And then Locke, thank you. Where can people catch your streams and what are you up to?
You can come hang out with me over at twitch.tv/locksteady, LOCKESTADY. For the foreseeable future, I'm going to be doing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so that I can catch up on my other games that I've been in my catalog for too long on Wednesdays. Right now, I'm doing a puzzle game called Viewfinder. Thursday.
Oh, I just started that. Oh, it's so good.
Dude, isn't it? Especially with the cat. I love the cat.
Yeah,
Cat is so
awesome.
good. But yeah, so I'm on part 3 now of streams because I'm only doing it in 2-hour chunks. But theoretically, that means my next stream should, I hope, be the end of it. Not because I want the game to be over, but because it's only supposed to be 6 hours long, and if it takes me 8 hours, I'm going to be a little embarrassed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but yeah, so I got Viewfinder on Wednesday right now, and then I've got Silksong on Thursdays, and or whenever I can make time to play it. But Thursdays are my scheduled days for Silksong, and then Friday I do Marvel Rivals every Friday. But this upcoming Friday is special because it is the launch of Season 4, where they're adding in a new tank, and I'm very, very excited to check that out. And then I'll be back with you guys on the 22nd. But yeah, like that's my static schedule: Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So
Thank you again. Appreciate
at
all
8
of you.
Eastern, I should specify that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Time zones. Yeah. Have a good one. We will catch
Thanks, guys.
everyone later. Bye.